Okay, we're just gonna hit the buttons and get moving because, man, these streams are never long enough. There's not enough time in the day or the hour to get all of our fishing in. Good morning, my friends. Hello, and welcome to this week's Tackle Box. I'm your host, JaxyBeard. Just some guy with a beard and fishing rod, computer. Nothing special going on here. But what is special is the angler. We are having... We're having the time of our lives right now, all of the community. Hold on, I see a thing.
Wish I could spend more time
I see a thing.
Behind this chaos.
I tell you.
When I'm serving customers, I'm catching
My dog likes to come in with her tail and whip the green screen, which sends it flying, which means I have micro adjustments to make. How is everybody doing today? Are you guys enjoying yourself? Have you been catching lots of diamonds? Lots of diamonds. That was for you, Forcible. We're going to head out today on Golden Ridge Reserve. This week's king of the catch is none other than tiger muskies. I've caught some, not much. I'm really not had a ton of luck, so I may have dug a little deep and found some nice locales. Funny enough, the community is already on to some of these spots as I've seen them in. I checked this morning. In fact, I'm looking at it right now. Some of the resource guides that our incredible community has put together. If you want access to those guides, jump into Discord. It's where we run our King of the Catch. It's where you get all the news first. It's just really where you get in the middle of all things the angler. But more importantly, you get the resource hub.
Want to hear a secret?
I do.
You should buy something.
Oh, man. She's right. And so if you head into Discord, you go to the resource hub, you're going to find all kinds of goodies there. What am I buying? I'd like to go to local souvenirs. I'd really like to buy some of this stuff, would be great. But what you really need to get your hands on first is the Tackle Box expansion. It's my push. It's what I'm going to be chasing on my own personal time, in my own little corner of the interwebs. And we're going to have a little fun with that afterwards. After this one today, I'm jumping right back into it. Speaking of jumping into it, did you guys catch that comp that had been happening from our good friend, Mr. Darth Sloan? These are the sorts of things our partners are starting to put together. They're all just getting right into the game. Man, I mean, I've been watching Crow play this, Scarecrow, since pretty much since it came out. Ron's been out there, Mr. Ron McTube. If you want to see more of these creators, again, in our Discord, down the right side, you can see all of their names. But we have a special channel where they post. You can go check them out and join their streams, watch their VODs, get some tips and tricks. And it's a new game. Maybe even offer some tips and tricks. Because I see the community just out doing... Shh, I'm talking over here. I appreciate you, but man alive. Okay, we're going to get moving. Where are we going? Well, there's a couple great spots. There's actually like a handful of great spots for the tiger muskies. And we're heading right up to where Broba is right now. It's as if he read my mind. And that's where we're going. Now, folks, how you doing, my friend? Misery, good morning. Welcome, welcome. We're, listen, guys, gals. This is, I'm in control right now. The company is, oh, that's weird. The company is in a group event for the company right now for the remainder of the week. So with that, when the cat's away, the mice will play. And I'm feeling rather micey right now. No, but there is a lot of things in the works right now. And you maybe seen some chatter around the Discord from some of our devs. They are working on some fixes for some of the issues that came out with the console release. And we should see something here really, really soon. In fact, there's a lot of, I mean, there's not a lot of things wrong, but there's enough things wrong. And I believe almost all have been addressed. So kudos to them. They've done a very good job. They didn't all go because some needed to stay behind to work on that. And we'll be seeing something here very, very soon, my friends. Okay, out we go. Broba, don't you catch all my fish, man. You know he's catching all my fish right now. Don't worry, your population is your own. I'm just being a and that's about that. But that's right, the population in this game is your own. Broba can't spook mine and I can't spook his. For instance, if I were to do donuts right now, it's not going to affect him in a little bit, but it does actually screw me over because you can spook your own fish. Kind of a nice little mechanic. I dig it. That comes along with the whole live server thing. It's just one of the ways we're able to, one of the things we're able to offer. There's Crow in the chat right now. What's up, brother? Lee Craner, what's going on, man? Welcome, welcome, CJO. Good to see you, my friend. We've still yet to get out for a fish together, sir. I see you out there crushing it. Four hook and minnow works great for muskie. It does, actually. You'll be catching the dimes on around the 2, the 1 even. I think according to the chart the community's put together, I think they've got to go into the 1 or 2 aught, if I'm correct. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Now listen. Before we get going, I gotta share. So I did something different yesterday. I've never really been the guy to get into missions too much. I love open world. I love to just grab my rifle or grab my rod or grab whatever it is the game's centered around and head out and do it all myself. And I've done that here in the Angler and almost all of my many accounts. I don't know why I have so many. Oh, because I work there, right? Yes, that's the thing. But yesterday, I thought, I'm going to go and pick up some of this gear. There's some really great gear to get your hands on if you're just getting started. And I'm holding it right now. And this will be some of the early game heaviest gear you can get. Let me show you. I'll go in and give you a closer look. We can look at my setups. I'm using the Stallo. Okay, there is a quest line that will start this over in Norway. It's right on the board. Just go to the main mission board. You can pick up the first one being the rod. It's Find the Rod, I think it's called. It's pretty intuitively accessible. Excuse me, the cough is still with me. And it just starts in and heads it off. You start with the Stallo. Look at this gorgeous, forcible. You've got me, man. I can't stop it now. But look at this. It's incredible. I love the look of this rod. And look at the reel that comes with the Nordic writing and stuff on there. It's fantastic. This is some good early game gear you can get that you can unlock for free. It takes some time. There's a little bit of sleuthing. You got some, so you okay, it's no slouch, okay? You may want to ask the community for a little bit of pointers on where to go, okay? I'm just saying. And with it, you also get this bad boy right here, the Floit. I've said that wrong. Don't hold me to it. I'm terrible. I'm a Canadian that can barely English, let alone add a nice accent. Anyhow, it's cool though. It's a size 1. You can use it in many different areas. It's just kind of neat. So wanted to put that out there. Pro tip to all of our new beginners, because we have so many that, it's cool to see everybody out there and grinding. I got a bit of an array of a setup here. This here guy right here, that's rocking my 2. I'm hoping for golds and diamonds with it. I'm rocking another, swim bait as my 3. These guys, they really do like the swim bait. They like the crank bait. You can get them on some fresh, but little birdie told me swim bait might be your big go-to, if you know what I'm saying. And then, of course, I'm rocking here a 5 that's going to sort through my population. We're going to start with that and hopefully, weed through some things and see what we can come up with. And then I'm rocking the Rushy because I wanted to float. And Surprising was telling me he's been having a lot of luck with the minnows. So I thought, let's give the minnows a try as well. I love to throw the float in and I can stare at chat and it's a beautiful thing. But we're going to start with our 3 rod right here. Come and join us, friends. You can see where we are. We're up here. We got a good group already showing up. Oh my goodness, have we ever. CJO's here, Broba, Forcibles in the house. And Surprising. Now, let's get a line in the water. Let's get going. Look at you guys, man. You're all freaking legends. We're going to get let's cut our speed to about 2. We'll get some twitching. We'll start reeling. So let's talk about the community before we get into too many things, before I can start staring at chat, which is what I like to do. Because you guys, man, we're here for you, and I hate missing when we're chatting. So let me get this out of the way. You'll notice some changes within the Discord. We are feeling the success right now. I can't begin to tell you. It's been wild. Like we're before we know it. Oh, there was something chasing it. It was. I went too fast. Oh, that's where the stop and go would have been good. Let's crank it down to 1 and see what we can do with this. We've been making some changes within the Discord. The Discord itself, since console release, we're going to be closing in on 10,000 new members. It's wild. With that, we've seen a lot of comings and goings in the Discord. More to the point that it is wild in there. So we actually introduced something fun. It's the XP system. You got a week to work your way up. You can go Angler, Greenhorn, work all the way up to Legendary. It's a 4-rank system, and we've tied a lot of perms in and around that. And we're doing something we haven't done before. When you hit Legendary, you'll actually be able to use outside emotes within the server. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. We're kind of modeling this here now. We're trying it all out. We're probably going to do something similar in our Hunter Discord as well. Folks have really been digging it. And you can really see who the active members are and who is really involved and really who's helping, right? There's a lot of folks that are just so helpful in there. Speaking of helpful, we've added new mods. You're going to see more guys and gals in red, and they're crushing it. Huge thank you. It was a little wild the other weekend. I found myself one of the only ones online after hours, and Broba came in and helped, and it's just been nuts. But the community is passionate, and this is how we make things happen, man. So be kind to all of our new folks. Got a Northern Pike. Pull a pike in. That's okay. I'll take the pike. I'll take it. I'll take that money. Yes, word on bug missions. So there are some missions that are quite frustrating, where you're not being able to get through. We have fixes coming for these. We have fixes coming. And it'll be, so we're hoping very, very soon. Let's say that. I don't want to create any false expectations, but for those of you that have been around the community for a while, you know the devs are on top of it and they get these things out pretty quick. It is a little more involving now because not only is it PC, but we have console as well. And we like to do everything all at once. So it'll be a sim ship on issues. Come on now. There we go. There we go. Another pike. We'll take you. I don't care. I don't care. We're slaying. Let's go. Rip some more lips, baby. Got your first time muskie yesterday. After a ton of them. Must be a very nice. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'd love to hear it. Honestly, in love with your game. Call of the Wangler. Wow. I've just we will never speak of this again. Call of the Wild the Angler is all I've wanted for a fishing game. But please, do you have any news about the PS5 challenges fix? So that is an issue, and I was going to get to that. So we have the bug fixes coming. Really has been a focus on all the missions and the challenges. Now, we've been making a lot of adjustments on the back end. It's a live service. We're able to do that. It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to see our devs making the tweaks, the balances, and improvements without having to do a patch for all of it. There will be a patch. I'm almost positive on that one to address some things, but like they've been going well at it. Biggest focus for them right now is bugged missions because it affects your gameplay, and the daily, weekly challenges. Like if you go over to Norway, they just haven't been available. They're on it, they're working on it, and this will be resolved very, very soon. We don't like to see an interruption to anyone's gameplay. The game as we intended it to be played, and especially something so important as the daily and weekly challenges. Look, we're all on the grind right now, and we need these. Hold on. Let me emphasize. We need these, and they know. So thank you for your patience. We are getting there. It's a little wild. It's a little wild. Definitely some rod holders and Vitalars would be amazing. Well, so yes, rod holders, we need it. We need rod holders, we need movement, we need to be able to move our heads. We know this. It's been a big ask for the community. The devs are looking at it. But for what was it? Hold on, I lost. There we go. Your bite alarms, you have the bell. That's currently what we have. We'll expand on these systems as we move forward. We absolutely will. But at least we have something in the game to give you that option right now. Your little bell gives you the dingle. You get a strike alert come up on the screen if that's your fancy as well. This guy's a little, no, he was just giving me a little bit of a fight there. And the community has actually been great in reporting. Well, okay, we're seeing a trend here. Has been great at reporting and getting issues to us so that we can sort through them. I'm not fussed, man. If I don't catch a single muskie, but yet I'm going to get to grind away on the pike, I'll take it. I'll take it till I break it. Thanks for the answer. I never try to get, I never get tired to say good things about your game. The launch for consoles was last week, and I'm already with more than 80 hours in game. My man, that is, you were putting in the shifts. Just waiting for those fixes, and trust me, I'll be there and keep it up. Fantastic. Hope to see you out here fishing with us. Crossplay, doesn't matter what platform anyone's on. That's what these streams are about, man. Come and jump in. Come and jump in and join us. Cowboy Kerber says I was actually able to get Sidewinder this week from the Helmet community, so I love it in there. The community is extremely helpful. Thank goodness. Oh, man, I should be facing the other way so I can see all these these freaking legends. Like, seriously, we've got 2 community mods. We've got a creator. We've got 3 community mods and a creator and a creator. You guys are dedicated, man. I know that these are, for our North American folks, these streams are tough. They line up nicely for our friends in Europe and the UK. It's a little later in the day. It's tough for me. I've only had 1 cup of coffee. It's 10 past 9. I need more coffee. Send coffee IV stat. Anything on depth finders and fish finders on boats and our trolling motors. So, okay, well, if you're new to Expansive Worlds, my friends, we have a way of doing things. We don't like to create false expectations. Now, having said that, we want to make the game that you want to play. We are community driven. That's why I stress so much about getting your feedback into the Discord. It's reviewed daily. Like, literally, our designers, never mind the whole dev team, the designers are in there. And things that get more upvotes and that are kept in circulation, because things do get archived. They're still there, and we can view all the archives. But things that are just going off get the most attention. Now, that's a very valid one. And I'm 100% behind you on that. I want a fish finder. Okay. Oh, the lily pads are in my boat. They're gross. Get them off my feet. I want a fish finder. I use them IRL. I want a trolling motor. And so does a lot of the team. We have to pick and choose on what we do and how we bring it out, because we only have so big of a team. We're not huge. And the team working on the anglers, it's smaller than our hunter team. They're growing with the success of the game. We'll see it grow much like the hunter has, but we're not a AAA studio, so bear with us. But it's comments like that that really help us know what it is the community really wants. And again, Discord. But yeah, I'm right there with you. There's some big asks that the team I know has been looking at since launch, much like rod holders, right? Being able, more movement, head movement while we're fishing here. The different fishing techniques like fly fishing, bottom fishing, ice fishing. There's a lot of things like we just talked about, like the depth finders, right? Fish finders. There's lots of really good suggestions. But we need you guys to really get behind something, like get into that Discord and upvote. And feel free to add more details to the posts themselves. The original poster, it's awesome to see it come out and to get the conversation started. But, don't be shy. You got more suggestions that are related to that forum post, that suggestion. Make sure to put them in. I know I put so much emphasis on this, but I see how powerful it is. I see how the team reacts to all this. We do need true bottom fishing, for sure. I am not leaking anything. No, I am certainly not. I almost did that. I'm not even going to lie. I almost said the name of the new reserve that's coming. I've come real close to saying, even naming fish without meaning to. It's the hardest part of my job. But I'd like to keep my job. I've had mistakes in the past. My boat doesn't have a beer holder. It is an absolute crime, and it's an affront to all fishermen. We realize this, but one step at a time. Best fishing game out there. Thank you, Lars. I appreciate that. The game is finally getting the attention it deserves. But in all fairness, the game had some. It needed some evolving, and we were aware of that. There were things that needed to be done. We're happy with the place that it's in right now, but we're not satisfied. There's so much the team is working to bring. This next update, which, we're not too far off from talking about and being able to show you guys some stuff. Once we've lined up all our beats and we've been banging those drums and everything's looking good, we'll be revealing it. We'll be making an announcement. We'll be showing you here live on stream. We have given little hints thus far. There's a new reserve coming. There's some new features coming, and I know. I mean, I can think of a number of things that's going to make people really happy, but I can't say you're going to be surprised because there's so many requests for some of this stuff. The reserve, I think people will be really happy with. I've been getting a lot of feedback from our testing groups and seeing what they think and what my own personal thoughts are. But the features that come with this, yeah. So we'll be talking about that soon. We're actually not that far away. We're not that far away. We will be showing it to you live here, I do believe, on stream. So it's going to be a good time, man. What up, Grimar? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. We chat some underwater camera. You know what? Fiendish Fiend, I got to tell you, I don't know about that one. I don't know. The reason for that is it's been quite a controversial it's a lot of people have had different views. I need more coffee. It's been a controversial topic. Holy, it's my mic. It's totally not me. It's my... but truth be told, there's a lot of views on that out there. It came up in the beginning when we first launched, and we had some people that were like, yeah, I want this. So many people were against it. It blew my mind, to be honest, because I like that feature in other games. I like that. I think that would be cool. But I see both sides of it now because I hadn't thought of what it would do. And in a game that, you know, let's face it, let's look at the Hunter. You know, we're trophy driven over there, and I feel like at some point, you know, that may happen here down the line, because once you've done everything, what keeps you coming back to a game? You want specific things, right? So in this, it would be, you know, diamonds, different legendaries. Even golds. Some golds are really cool. So I mean, I'm not saying that's the direction they're going, but it's a good possibility, and that would possibly interfere. That's the biggest argument I've heard with that one. But I'd love more thoughts on that. I really, really would. I would love to see your opinions in Discord, and you know, we'll get that to the team and let them look at it and you know, yeah. Got a diamond bourbon just now, bro. But did you really? Right here, you caught a diamond bourbon. Nice. What did you get? Or would you use, I should say? PS5 players, when will PS5 players be able to do challenges? So that's coming in our fix. That's been a big topic of needed fixes. We want everything to be fixed, but that has a big attention. So that'll be coming soon, my friend. Morning, Nick. What's happening, my man? What's up with the classic tackle pack for console players? So there is some stuff that's come out on PC that isn't out on console yet. I can neither confirm nor deny because I don't have it in front of me, but I expect you're going to be seeing a lot of that come to console. Our big focus, I think you guys are seeing it, was getting this out on console. And, you know, it wasn't just bringing it to PS5 or bringing it to the next gen. It was bringing it to all available gens at the moment, right? Like we've got PS4 as well, and we've got Xbox One on there, so we had to make sure that it was launched. We had to make sure it was smooth, and now we're looking at the fixes. All the while, a portion of our team it's mostly our QA at this point, is working on the imminent content that's like on our doorstep. We need an aquarium for the fish. That's a big one too. You know what? Modern Outdoors. That's been probably the biggest ask as I've seen it. The biggest ask right now is an aquarium, a trophy lodge, something of some form in which we can...
Hey, Buck, I'm getting wiggle on down to Silver Strand Meadows, so catch me there.
Something where we can keep and record our catches, our trophies, like, man. So that's got a lot of eyes on it right now. I can tell you that much. Absolutely need fresh stuff to keep people coming back day in and day out. The hunt for the dime certainly does it for now, along with the challenges. Yeah, there's so many to get, right, Tipsy? Tipsy, my man here, has been crushing it from day one. I mean, you've been playing it right since the get-go, brother. And always a pleasure to watch him over on Twitch, one of our partners right there. Yeah, I agree. And we have to keep that steady flow of content. It's kind of our MO. You've seen it with the Hunter. But at the same time, we have to have, you know, the main priority is always fixing issues beyond anything else. That's why we put so much into our QA teams and our support. Like, it's chunky. Our support team and our QA team is chunky. Like that doesn't. They're all very fit individuals. That's not what I you know what I meant. They're crushing it over there, man. Like, you know, they're some of the busiest in any game development studio. But I have a lot of respect for our QA. I watched some of the river Fraser sturgeon fishing like you suggested in YouTube. And I can say is we need the sturgeon in game. They are beasts, right? You got your first shovel head today? First diamond? Nice, Jordan. Nice. Oh, hey, man, I'm glad you went and checked that out. Isn't it amazing? Like, it's wild. So, I've only been out a few times myself. It's expensive. Unless you own a jet boat, so that would also be expensive. My buddy goes out in his car topper, but he can only go to certain points in the Fraser because the current is pretty rough out there. Any of you that know BC, you know Vancouver, know the surrounding areas, Lower Mainland and the Fraser Valley. My buddy likes to sit by the Mission Bridge. And he's got a little 15 horsepower on his car topper. It's like 5 horse more than he's supposed to have, but he needs it. He puts that thing in idle, and it barely holds against the current at the bridge, which is like not a high current locale. It's a little wild. We're not getting the love here right now, hey? Look at this. There's my man. Hey, there was one for you, Tipsy. I'd be stealing his fish if I could. If I get a trophy lodge, it'd be filled with the smallest of every fish I can catch. I love it for a sec. Hey, nothing wrong with the Hall of Shame, right? It's possible for fish or for legendary fish in the game. Like a low percentage of luck on getting one. Any possible to fish for legendary fish? Oh, it's very possible for the legendary fish. There's only one active per reserve at a time, and they alternate weekly. They have Wednesdays off. It's their day to rest, and they're just not hungry. You're not going to catch them. You won't see the notifications. But you can only catch once per week, right? So when Sidewinder's active, you can only get him once that week. But you can get one per reserve. So at the moment, 2 reserves, so you get 2 legendaries per week. 3rd reserve incoming, so you'll be able to I can neither confirm nor deny that there'll be legendaries over there. But yeah, so that's the thing. And we understand you need those tokens. Right? If you're in the souvenir shop, you need those tokens. This looks like Norway. We're on Golden Ridge Reserve right now. What up, Oh, I can't even speak today. Stall, what's happening? Good to see you. Welcome. Thanks for coming out. I don't know why, but game, my graphics card goes to above 80% or 80 degrees when I'm getting 6 degrees on all other AAA games. It's the engine. It's the engine. And because it's such a big open world and the way it all is, it runs hot. It doesn't run too hot, thankfully. Yeah, it's the same with the Hunter. It's the Apex engine. I don't know if this is feasible, but I think it'd be cool to see call wild animals like whitetail. You know what, David? Valid. It's been an ask. It's something that our team has looked at. In fact, I can't remember if it was Rushy or Gaz, 2 of the top men in the company here, especially in the in our fishing world. They addressed this. It's something we want to do. We would love to do, to give it that feeling of openness. There's no copy and paste. It's completely different engine. Everything's completely different from the Hunter. So they would have to design it from the ground up. They'd have, they could import some artistic renditions, but the systems itself, nothing is cross-compatible between the 2 games. I know that's often a misconception. I see people, well, you have a Jeep and the Angler, why can't we get that in the Hunter? It just doesn't work like that, unfortunately. But with animals in here, so what they had said is, although they would love to do this, they feel there's a priority. There's prioritizing that needs to happen. There's fishing techniques that would take precedence. There's features that would take precedence before this was implemented. So I would think that's something we'd get once the game is secured. It's been out. It's been tried, tested, true. Maybe tested isn't the right word. It's been out with some juicy content, enough for everybody to continually sink their hooks into, right? And the reason for that is whenever we choose to do something, we're taken away from other things. Again, we're not a huge studio. We're AA, not AAA. We don't have a massive budget that we can just throw money at things to make it happen. So we have to pick and choose on what we work on at what times. It's tough. It's tough because if you make the wrong choice, the community feels it, right? And community is top. Okay, so we've pushed through enough on this, Rod. Let's actually step through. Isn't that gorgeous? That's just bloody gorgeous. Love it. Okay, let's go. So this is on my 3. This is my size 5. So this should weed through some of them bad boys. Attaboy, get in frame. Get in frame. This should weed through some. You know, there's tactics you can do. Like, remember, you have a population swimming around in any location you're at. Of course, you know, you have to worry about spooking them and such, but once you're settled in, you have a population. That population is going to respawn and so on and so forth. So, good idea if you're looking for something big is catching a bunch of the smaller fries first, cycling it through. Morning, MD. What's going down, my man? Fish have been biting. Yeah. We pulled a good handful in so far. Haven't got any muskies yet. We pulled in a bunch of pike. If there would be animals, you could earn money if you shoot nice photos. That'd be cool. I actually kind of enjoyed the photo missions in The Hunter. It was kind of cool. You know, it was. It'd be cool to have, you know, an expansive world of photography. I'm sorry. That's just terrible. That was terrible. Was the size chart moved from Discord? No, it's still there. It's in the resource hub. Head into the resource hub. Everything is there. Oh, and I should say, for any members that maybe aren't, if you haven't restarted your Discord, if you're unable to see some channels, we actually deleted the angler role because we have specific roles now, and it was kind of redundant. And when there's a change like that, sometimes you just need to refresh Discord. We saw that happening, and we were just advising people either just log out back in, sometimes just opening and closing Discord. If you're on PC, Control R refreshes it. It's enough to make it happen, Captain. But yeah, check it out. Check it out. Resource Hub. Still waiting to catch Bigfoot creeping around. I mean, he's out there fishing. It's a souvenir shop. Get the outfit. Yeah, but not actually. Yeah. I do love to do some sea fishing inshore or offshore. There's so many fish that can be added to you. There really is, Versec. That's the beautiful thing about a game like this. I mean, we're limited to what there really is, but there's so many. It's hard to say limited. Like, oh my goodness. And go to different locations. You're going to see different things. The Hospital came out. What's up, brother? It's pretty cool, man. The outfit is funny, Misery. I love it. And use up bug missions. Yes, we have some fixes coming for that. They're preparing and testing. They're in the testing stages, so like we should see a fix very, very soon. They're not as fast as they were because previously on PC, we have a lot less limitations on pushing things out. On console, you have to go through a testing period, a certification for everything you do. So we're pushing it. We're pushing it. It'll be here soon. Bug fixes for all kinds. You know, we're trying to tackle all the issues out there right now. But we'll have more info on that when the team comes back. Oh, there we go. They're on a team building episode for the remainder of the week. Oh, get in here. There we go, baby. Our first muskie on board. We got ourselves a silver. Now, I jumped to a smaller hook. So, you know, big. I've had to explain this to people. Bigger numbers, smaller hook. So I think we're cranking on a 7 or a 5 right now. A 5. It's got to be a 5. Well, let me take a look real quick. Right here. We're on the 5. Yeah. 7, you're going to, I don't know, you catching juveniles with it? My pleasure, Oaken Barrel. I take advantage of these streams and getting all your feedback. But, whoops, I didn't mean to hit that button. But, like, for you guys, it's important that you have somewhere you can ask these questions and get, you know, live answers. And so, like, really, don't be shy, my friends. I'm not shy to tell you if I don't have the answer. But it helps me in what I need to get answered, right? Oh, well, I'll take it. It's all money, honey. You like this boat skin? Which one? I love the boat skins. I love them. There's lots of ways to get different skins. You know, so and some in the future may be time limited. Some will be coming through from Apex Connect, which, you know, you need in this game because we're live service. Oh, actually, speaking of Apex, let me answer a question that I saw and I wasn't able to reply to. We are a live service. This game is a live service. You can play offline. We wanted to make it accessible so that you do have that option. Maybe you're out on a fishing trip and you've got this on your Steam Deck, right? So there are options. However, you won't have access to a lot of the things like the daily. There it is. The dailies, the weeklies, the legendaries. There's certain gear that we deliver via Apex Connect, right? But there is no host. So there was a question, and Exo, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you this morning. If you are perchance watching, someone had asked him, there's no host. So yes, the missions are available in the multiplayer. In fact, some of the missions are only available in multiplayer because it is a live service. The question was, in co-op, if the host has the missions, does the other player? Well, there is no host because these are based on servers. It just enables us to do so much more having servers. We can combat cheating. We can actually deliver a lot of fixes without you having to do a patch. So there's advantages. A disadvantage, of course, is you can't change time and that sort of thing. Okay. I just wanted to address that because we have a lot of new folks and they want to know. Sharing is caring, and I care, so I share. The fireboat skin is fire. It is. It is. I don't even have that one myself at the moment. What's the biggest Xander has been caught? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know for sure. We do have a tracker that our community has going. Go check that out. But dog, what's happening, man? How you doing? Okay, Flo, hello. Welcome. Not sure if it'd be possible that some sort of bow fishing would be done. It would be. Seth, I would love that. We talked about that, and I can't wait to ambush our devs with that next time I have them out. I mean, kindly ask. That would be a tough one, though. That would be a tough one. It would require a whole bunch of systems that would only be related to that particular feature, too. So, and knowing that, like, the big requests on fly fishing, on bottom fishing, I don't know. No, Xbox Live sucks sometimes. I know. I feel that. I used to be real big into Xbox Live. I played with all my buddies on there before I had my PC, and man, when Xbox Live would go down, my world would stop. It would stop. Bow fishing would be epic. Changing time isn't that bad, to be honest, because some fish have to be caught at night. It's a tough one because, and yes, some people feel it's a needed, why isn't it here? It's in the Hunter, because the Hunter's not a live service. It's peer-to-peer when you play in multiplayer, right? This is live service, so imagine if everyone could change the time on a server. 12 guys all fighting over the time change, so that won't happen. Could it happen in an offline setting? Perhaps. My thoughts on that, though, is that, like, the game isn't designed to be played offline, so you end up missing out on features. So to add something to offline only, I don't know. I would need one of our designers to weigh in on that, to be honest. Just because this has been a big topic. It's been a big topic. We would all love to be able to change the time, but then we would lose out on a lot of things. We would lose out on more. It's one of the trade-offs to us having a live service. It really is. Kind of time is that, or a PS4? Nice. Don't go to the Angler Discord and ask a question. You might get a cute... No, that's nonsense. That's nonsense. I'm going to stop you right there. I'm all over that Discord. Self-promoting is typically if you slip in on my stream or come watch me live or my blog this. And that's just because it's not a very, it's not an approved practice in any community. You know what I mean? But we do want people to be able to share their experiences, and we try to support creators as much as we can through a creator program that has a massive backlog at the moment. Let me put that out there. Massive backlog. Yeah. But no. I think I know what you're referring to, and it's just wording. You know, words are a thing on the internet these days. Loving this game, just got that 1,000 rep, and did you really wipe out Warrior? Holy dude. That's a flex right there, and you deserve that flex. Well done, man. Well done. I don't think change time is needed. Maybe just pick a server. Yeah. You know what, Osby, and that's a lot of it. A lot of people. This is just it, right? There's some that want it, some that don't. The hard thing for me is when someone comes out and says, "This is what everybody wants." That's not accurate. If you use listening tools, you'll see that it's not, but that's perception, right? And some folks are just real passionate about things, and we appreciate that passion. We very much want to be able to offer everything, but we have limitations. We do. That sunfish has been tough. 3 RL days of fishing for it so far. I would just move on for now. There's some adjustments being made to that. There are. It's possible, and people are getting it done. It's too difficult. It's too difficult. There seems. It looks as if there's an issue. The devs were investigating. They're aware that people are having a hard time with it. So I would maybe hold off on the sunfish. I know that's not ideal, and it holds you up on progression. But we're trying to, make improvements where we can. Oh, sure, Pike. I have 750 over here making me look like a... That's awesome, Misery. That is awesome, though. 750, holy. You sitting at 345 reputation on Troll Sport Schrader. Jeez, dude. There are Call the Wild celebrities in chat. Call the Wild, man. The hunter and the angler. We're blessed. We are genuinely blessed with the not just our creators. It's so unique, but also community members that why aren't they creators? Someone like the official Doan, he crushes it, man. Every single time he comes out, he's pulling in freaking the biggest fish out of the group. He's a legend, man. He won the Apex comp in the Hunter last year. That's hard to even get into, and then once you're in, it's steep competition. Anyhow, I'm just making a point. Yeah, we do. We really do. I love how it's all come together. Okay. Let's actually, before we swap over to the big boy lines, let's get some minnows out there. Let's just see how we do. Moose, you found us, brother. Good to see you, man. Welcome, my dude. Got the little green sunfish in 15 minutes. Anubis, jeez, holy dude. You seen people haven't been getting it? Am I glowy? Oh, that's okay. Just a little pale today. That's all. Yeah. Holy, I almost missed that. Hands were on the other one. On the other PC. I spent maybe 20 hours on it with no luck. Started working on other stuff. Go back for an hour per day. Oak and Barrel, I appreciate the patience. It shouldn't be as hard as it is. We're aware of that. With a new game, balance is always a thing, right? And we're trying to get the right balance on everything. And sometimes things they need the community touch, right? Listen here, Pike. It's okay. I'm not having issues with Pike right now. Besides, those Call the Wild players have been a part of this community longer. That's true, Crasher. For sure, man. I've seen the screen flash. Oh, yeah, we're aware of that. You get a little bit of a... it's part of the shaders and the lighting. Yeah, aware of that one. Hey, our pleasure, Kevin. So that was one of the... I'll be straight now. After the fact, I can talk about it. One of the reasons we were so late on our announcement was... We were trying to push that through. We were really, it was to the 11th hour. Xbox is amazing, by the way. They really put the time in to make these things happen. And our team, man, it was everybody wanted this so bad. You want to be able to make it as accessible as possible. And Xbox Game Pass is probably one of the most accessible options out there, right? Sorry, was that a twitch in my eye and my whole being? Pike! So that was a big one. We wanted it out there. There were more reasons. It wasn't just Game Pass. It wasn't just Game Pass that were holding up. We were just, it was hard to line everything up, to push it out as quick as we could. Really, most other studios would have just put a November release. And they'd have sat on it for a month or two, making sure, and, so, yeah, there was just demand, man, and see, that's where it's tough. Right? Maybe we should have, maybe there's learnings to be had there. Maybe we should have just said, okay, no, we're going to push it longer, but so many people wanted it as quick as they could, and it was important to us that you don't want to upset people, right? You're going to upset people no matter what you do, but yeah, we really tried on that one. Yes, there are plans for competition, Steve B. 100%. I mean, I can neither confirm or deny, but it's not on me. That's not on me. Rushy's confirmed that one. That's something we have our eyes on. There's systems that need to be in place for that to happen properly. So in the interim, We've had some fun with it with the community. Actually, we have King of the Catch, which is wild on the worst of times. Tougher with some, like the Tiger Muskie's been a tougher one. You can see it. You can always tell by the amount of entries which are the tough ones. But it's within our Discord, and it's awesome. Check it out. If you haven't already, get involved. Get your name immortalized in the Hall of Fame. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You can actually even track on the community tracker that the community has put together on who's won how many times and so on and so forth. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's a fun comp. But we have plans for some in-game stuff. It's just a matter of making it all happen. Loungefly, what's up, dude? Good to see you, my man. What's good? Okay, hold on. There we go. We're sorting through them. Okay, shall we go for a little? We've caught a lot of fish here today. We've got some good credits, actually. What are we pushing? Where are we at? Let's take a look here. To 18. I need 2,500, which I'm gonna finish off on my own live after this. That's gonna be my focus. I'm just gonna go out and slay. No missions today. I just want to fish my beard off. Disclaimer: this beard will not come off ever. All right. You know what? We're gonna change the angle of the dangle on a few and see what we can make happen here. Let's go. Got the big boy line in now. Got the big boy line cracking. I'm gonna hold tournaments and give away IRL prizes like fishing rods, reels, and baits, maybe gift cards. That would be cool, dude. That would be cool. Hey, reach out to me in Discord, man. Let's start a conversation. And we'll kind of see where it's at. It's tough. At my time, you got to be prepared. I say that now, thinking I'm still full-time. I'm part-time, and I have very little time in the day, so there'll probably be slow replies. I apologize. But, maybe there's some way to make it happen. But, yeah, it's a lot of people like to do this stuff, and sometimes it's tough, because if you support one, you have to support them all. But I like to look at everything and take it to the team, It's because, hey, involvement is fun, man. Involvement's fun. I have an entry, but couldn't find it in Discord. Make sure you've refreshed your Discord in case you're not seeing the changes after the roll push around. But it's got its own category, the King of the Kill category. You can also search it through the browse feature. Not a pike, I know, Swiper. Excited for the future, man. Awesome, Lars. Me too. I know what's coming. And I just happen to know that you guys are going to be pumped on this one. You will. You will, especially what's about to land. Kid the Catch this week, David, is, we're on them right now, Tiger Muskies. They've been a tough one for folks. There's not a ton of diamonds in there right now. Like, if you got a good one, don't sit on it, man. It's got to be from the current week. That's the only catch. For King of the Catch. It's got to be current week. Yo, what up? What up? What's happening? Thank you for coming out, man. It's good to see you all here. Honestly, I love these streams. I always have. But it's good as the game is just like right in the limelight now and everybody's getting involved. So we're only on for another 17 minutes here for the official stream, but I'll be over on Twitch shortly thereafter. Maybe kayak fishing someday. That's the hope. That's the hope. So I've thought a lot about this, and I've even batted around with a few of the team and got their thoughts on it. Something like kayak fishing would be cool. That would kind of almost go hand in hand with a trolling feature, right? So that would need to be in game. Trolling feature came in game, kind of feel like a fish finder needs to be in game, hand in hand with that. So, nowhere to go but up, right? You can see where the directions are heading. An Amazon map would be insane, wouldn't it? You imagine catching like arowanas and freaking, that would be nuts, man. That would be nuts. I would love that. When does the hype start? Lol, need us some teas, please. Soul Rebel, I can't even give you a date on that. I must conform to that which is the company. Or I will no longer be with the company. But I try to give you guys subtle hints. When I say things like we're not far away, means you're going to start hearing about it soon, right? And we are not far away at all. Do you remember the last week? It was the second to last week in August, and I'm like, console release is right on our doorstep. And then the announcement came out that it was the next day. I try so hard. But meanwhile, management is watching right now. Like, do we need to watch what Jaxy's saying? No, they're a huge supporter of everything we're doing here, man. They love what's happening right now. Yeah, huge shout out to the team. I wish I was with you all right now, 100%. Last time I got together for this, I was not in my own skin. I had a number of issues I was dealing with and wasn't even aware. I'm much better now, but sadly I couldn't be there. But I'm there with you all in spirit if you're watching right now. Some of the most amazing people I've just ever met, period, let alone worked with. I hope that you all take away a lot from this little adventure you're on, and I can't wait to hear the stories. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I doubt they're watching right now, knowing what they're up to, but just amazing. I just think it's great that the company supports their folks like they do. It's just great. It's great. It's cool. It's cool to work for someone like this. I've been self-employed for 20 years, ran my own companies, was successful at it. Completely different field too. Finding myself here where I am now in this industry, which is so much to learn, but doing what we do, it's so cool, man. It's so cool. I love these dev diaries we've been doing. It gives you guys some insight into some of it. I wish that I could add on top of that from things that I've seen. Anyways, enough about me, more about you. To have a fish finder in the game, you need depth charts first. Yeah, there's lots that would have to come with it. Yeah. Plus, then, a fish finder, one thing people don't seem to think about is, there's, when you're developing games, there's planes, right? And I don't mean the ones you fly in. Well, you kind of fly on them. We're on a plane right now, where the water plane is. You would have to have everything mapped out on the bottom of the lakes, right? So it would be a very sizable task. At 18.32 pounds. Nice, Luke. Nice, brother. Lukey, sorry. I read Luke. My son's name's Luke, so yeah. But get that into King of the Catch, my friend. Any hot spots for Diamond? Absolutely. K-Flow, you're going to trap me. Next month, I'm guessing. You might not have to wait that long. We'll see. Things are really close together for both of our games right now. I wish we could space that out, but it's it is what it is. They're very close together because we have stuff coming up for the Hunter. We have stuff coming up for the Angler. It's pretty wild. Thank you, Nelvox. Appreciate you, my friend. Got a Diamond Bream and two-time European Perch on Norway. Very nice. Yeah, anything that's nocturnal, you can still catch during the day. It's just the chances are lower, right? They are lower. Mike, what's going down, man? We're just slaying fish over here, pulled in a ton of pike, bunch of silver muskies, but nothing better than a silver at the moment. I'm working through the different size lures at the moment, just pushing through as best I can. We got a good crew out with us. Grimar found us. He's out here right now. But yeah, we're having a lot of fun, man. We're having a good time. It'd be so cool if they made it so on either Christmas or entire December, catch a rare type of deer that has Christmas lights, twined antlers. That would be cool. It's much like what we've got in Classic, right? Oh, we pulled you on nice and close. I'll take you. I don't care. I'll take you. You just keep them coming, Silvers. I don't care. I don't care. Clearly have a lot of small guffs out there. It'd be nice if they were all golds or better. I need the tokens, man. But it would be cool. The problem with the Hunter is, like, we can't deliver it the same. It would require updates, which are always quite large, which is what's held us back with the Hunter. There's lots of talks on what can be done with the Angler, however. So we'll see how it goes. Who's going to get the love first, the Hunter or the Angler? I mean, the love just goes around steady from us, especially for myself. Like, and I'll come back to that question. But speaking of the love, like, I came to all this because of the Hunter. I'm a IRL hunter and an IRL fisherman. So it's like a match made in heaven for me. Like, seriously, it couldn't get any better. But, as far as which release is happening first, I can't give you that info yet. We don't have solid dates. And I've experienced that dates get moved around and they can be moved by weeks. They can be moved by months. So I don't want to say just yet. The chance we're going to get uncommon rare variations of fish. There's a chance because it's been talked about a whole lot with the community. And the team's really dialed in on like watching how the community gets on with diamonds and stuff. So I know that they're keen to add something very unique like that, but not this update, I can tell you that. Can you figure eight by the boat for muskie? You can figure eight. You're gonna scare away your own population though. Just saying. Do we know anything about THC, the Hunter Classic? We're referring to Hunter Classic. They just had some big updates actually. I don't get to cover Classic anymore. I miss my Classic friends. My goodness, we used to have incredible streams for Classic. Always so much fun. But they're still going on. My very, very good friend, Tree Kiwi, is still doing those streams. He's not with the company anymore. He had his own personal ventures to chase, but he's super passionate about Classic. And our Classic studio actually asked him if he'd be willing. And he was like, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, check those out. You got to keep up to date in the Discord when they happen because the dates, they do vary. And that's mainly because he's got a lot of things going on in TK does in his world. So, but he tries to make everything happen there. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. Any chance of branded fishing gear? This is something we've looked at really hard for both of our titles. We have. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. So, like the answer I got originally, I think is kind of moot in a way, but not. Like in some cases when you try to strike deals, there's like compensation back and forth and that sort of thing. So, and that can take up budget and negotiations take time, et cetera, et cetera. We very much want branded gear in our games. We do, because a lot of things are modeled off of stuff figuratively, right? Like the idea or the concept can come from real life things, you know? So yeah, we would definitely like that, but like, I don't have any progress to share on that if it is going to happen or if it isn't. I'm always very hopeful. Nice try, Bert. Nice, brother. Nighttime lure specific for the night. That would be cool. I haven't actually seen that suggestion yet, Egyptian. God, that's pretty cool. Make sure to put that in Discord. I mean, we do have like glow in the dark floats, right? But yeah, no, I mean lures for night yet. Can we have beavers and traps on the Hunter? Come back next Tuesday, my friend. We can talk more with the Hunter, but possibly. Trapping, I doubt we'll see come to the Hunter Call of the Wild, just because it would be almost like an entirely new game. It was like adding fishing to it. The amount of additions and like it would double the size of the game. And I only know because it's been looked at, talked about. You know, that's a tough one. It's a matter of licensing, which can be expensive. Exactly. Unless they approach you. So, like, if our game just blew up and it was everywhere and everyone wanted it and had to have it, they may come knock on our doorstep. Aha! The roles have been reversed. We have grown too powerful. Absolutely. As Mad Pete says, we have incredible guys. So, Rocky, still, where are you? What was your original question? Oh, wait. The boat does scare the fish. It does, yes. So do you, running on the shore. You have to let things soak, as I like to say. You come rocking into an area, you're going to scare off, and definitely all the big ones. You have to wait. They will move back in, though. They will move back in. It's by design. You can go cruise into an area, set down, throw your lines in, and hope for the best, right? But if you've just been moving, you're going to spook. When do I stream today? I'm going to try and get going as quick as I can after this. I have to. There's nobody around right now. So I'll try and get live in the next 15, 20 minutes after stream ends, but it should be within the hour. It just depends on what's been going on, man. I'm blind to everything outside of the stream once I turn the stream on. And, you know, we have two very passionate communities. It's not just Discord. I know so many of you are really active in Discord, but like we're on Facebook, we're on Reddit, and all of our socials. And I'm the only one on deck today. So I you know what? And I should just put out there's a chance I may not even be able to, just because nobody's here. It could very well be a thing. So bear with me. Okay, let's just get a couple more on board here, man. Like crankbait and spoon, I know some of them are made for nighttime fishing. There are preferences. Like there's more detail than some may realize, to be honest. It is a brownie hat. It is. Yeah, we're not affiliated, but I'm a huge Browning fan. Big time. Slower speed down a little bit. It's too powerful, T. Call out the trapper. Well, wouldn't that be cool? It would probably be a very hard one to push. Because, like, let's face it, hunting's very popular. Fishing's very popular. Trapping is very niche within the hunting community. Although I know people that trap. I do. And man, I'm telling you, like, oh, I haven't done it myself, but I did go on a trip where my buddy was using some traps, which was cool. Can we go up? We can't go to 4 still. We go all the way up to 6, but that's too much. I find 2 is a good sweet spot for them. Man, I just want a sorting system in the quick menu. What, sorting system for what, Pete? Like here in the angler, I think it's pretty good. Just hit 400K the angler. Johnny, you're crushing it, dude. You are absolutely crushing it. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm really not. I'm really not surprised. I'll tell you what I'm watching right now. It's not even a game. It's our Discord community. I'm watching how quick people move through the new roles, right? We've seen, like, on day 1, we saw some get to angler pretty quick. And, you know, get to greenhorn, then to angler. But I don't even think we have any diamonds yet. We certainly don't have any legendaries. It's going to take a while. I'm curious. I don't think anybody's going to get there before it goes live next week. So listen, I want to touch base on that one more. Base on that. One more time. We did make some changes within the Discord. It's just to help with the overall health of the community. And one of those, which is probably one of the biggest changes, is the XP system. So, like, look, let's face it. We want to let everyone just do whatever they want, but obviously that doesn't work for everybody because we have to make a good, inclusive community. And voice chat's a bit of the Wild West. So we have ways, and actually it's been a big shout out to the community and to the mods and keeping that a safe place. But that's one of the things that are behind some of this XP. You know, you need to earn a certain rank to be able to screen share. You need to earn a certain rank to be able to do certain things. So it's there for you guys, but it's kind of a fun little mini game to see it happening. It really is. That wasn't a cast. Don't make a liar out of me. Just say it's kind of cool though. You have a oh, nice. You have a brownie 30 on 6, my man. Very nice. My on 6 is it's a Remington 700M, and I love it. It was it's got the nice hand carved stock on it. It's all wood grain. I like the wood grain. I really do. I'm a big fan of it. Although my buddy's got a Seiko in an odd 6, and his has this etching. It's a buck on a ridge, and like, oh my god, it must have taken, like, what a project. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not twitching. Ah. Actually, let's just go back to, was it our 4? Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Too slow. That's by design. Let's get this down there. There we go. I love this lily bed, man. Oh, nice. A 3 and a 308. My buddy has a Remington 700 and a 308 as well. I love his 308, just for the record. It's an old one, but it's the flattest shooting rifle I've ever shot. Like, it's unbelievably accurate. Because the odd 6s, they have a little bit of, they move around a little, right? When you're 200 meters, you can really see it. Yeah. But you know, my odd 6 hits harder than his 308. Haha, fight me. Okay, speaking of fight, what do we got on the line, man? This guy's looking pretty good. Oh yeah, we're a little light for whatever we got here, but I think we should be able to bring this bad boy in. Let's get him up so we're getting that tension. There we go. We gotta tire him out. He might spool us. He might. Let's just get the fight on. Oh, no. Catch the reel in between. Oh, no, don't spool me. There we go. Let's see. And I'll tell you, you know, so like we used to do a lot of trolling. We've the cabin, where our cabin used to be was a stocked lake. It was stocked with kokanee. So much fun. And we would troll with them. By the way, I saw the conversation. Someone from Idaho was saying that you don't set the hook. We absolutely set our hooks up here. 100% on kokanee. 100%. So different tactics for different areas. Keep that in mind. And when we would get something a little too big, because we did get some chunky boys, right? Especially when, you know, we had spawning channels and you get some big pink craziness happening. It was a little nutty. But we just turn our boat, move towards the dang thing, you know, when they would start running on us. I want to be able to do that in here. I'm looking at getting the rod and reel and lure made IRL from the Norway. That was, oh my God, if you do that, then please keep me informed on that. That is amazing. That is actually amazing. I would love that. I just think it's so cool looking. I might have to get the company to do that, you know. We were talking about that last night, me and a buddy. He's like, why don't you just get EW to commission getting this made? I was like, ooh. Here we go. We're going to get him in. What is it? That is the question. I'm calling it. It's a pike. Get him in close. Ugh. Oh, man, that's it. We've run out of time. Not fair. Oh. Come on. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a quick peruse through the community. 10, 15 minutes. Excuse me. And providing all as well. Apologies, I can't shake this cough. Providing all as well, I'll get it fired up here real quick. Oh! I love it when they get that like last wind of energy. Come on! We got you. Let's freaking go! Come on! I will take it! Give me that token. That feels good, man. It's a celebration when you get a gold nowadays. You know, with the like, honestly, they've done a lot. They've done a lot of balancing changes, and there was a time where it was gold, diamond. No, those days are gone. That feels great. Any hints towards a new map? It is located here on Earth. There will be water, there will be trees, and you will very much enjoy. I am almost certain. I have yet to find anything I don't like about it. It you know, I love the maps we currently have in game, the reserves we have. But if this is now like we're setting the bar here, guys, we'll hope to be able to show you and talk about that very, very soon. Until then, my friends, keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you're into the Discord. Join us on all of our socials so you get that firsthand information. But Discord is our hub. It's where you give your suggestions, get involved in King of the Catch, get some incredible information and support from the community. Get involved with the community. Hope to see you all there. Thank you all so very much for coming to join us. Don't forget to go check out all of our partners and affiliates. They're really out there crushing it right now. Ripping lips with the best of them. Thank you, my friends. Much love. I'll see you next Tuesday for some Hunter. Back again next Wednesday for some more fishing. Much love from your bearded brother. I always worry that I haven't pushed the right buttons. Nobody did. The buttons are good. Buttons have been pushed. And I will see some of you very, very shortly. Much love. Oh, yes. No. You can still catch the Hunter Classic. Make sure you have the Classic role in the Hunter Discord, and you'll get the notifications when the Classic streams happen. They're still happening, but they're not on this channel.